Hello, this is Daniel from Samdan's Couch. Today I will share with you how I managed to take my Mac Pro desktop computer on a plane and travel with it safely across the North Atlantic. And I will show you how you can do that too. I will also be reviewing the Apple AirTag, which I used for my undertaking. I was in a situation where I needed to take my Apple Mac Pro desktop computer from Germany to the USA. Since the desktop computer is way bigger than a laptop, I won't be able to take the computer with me as a carry-on item. I asked a local freight company how much it would cost me to have them ship my computer. The quota I received was an astonishing €2,500. Then I checked UPS, which Apple usually uses themselves to ship you their products. UPS quoted me over $600, plus I needed to have special paperwork done for customs, which was not convenient at all, and that price didn't even include any insurance. I decided to take matters into my own hands and try to just take my computer with me on my flight back to America. But I had to be careful, since I knew from experience that shipping electronics can and will get damaged if you are not super careful how you pack everything up. Especially things like graphics cards and PCI cards are in danger to become loose and break. Here is an example of what can happen to a desktop computer when shipped as one complete unit. This is video footage of an older Mac Pro that I sold and shipped with UPS some time ago. Everything was packaged well, but I did leave the GPU and the RAM inside. Thanks to UPS not being very gentle with my package, the graphics card did not survive the journey and I had to pay for a new GPU. So the best thing to do in the case of a desktop computer is that everything that can be taken out of your computer without too much hassle should come out and be transported separately. Knowing how luggage is being treated at airports, you want as little parts that can move or become loose as possible to remain inside the computer. My Mac Pro has several USB-C cards, SSD PCI cards, a graphics card, an APU unit, RAM modules, and of course its main SSD, which are relatively easy to take out. Getting the top PCI cards out is thankfully very easy in the case of the Mac Pro, since you can screw the screws out by hand. No tools required. For the bigger PCI cards though, like for example the graphics card, you will need a screwdriver. Then I just had to flick the unlock button on the motherboard and all the PCI cards are ready to be taken out. If you have an Apple Silicon Mac, you won't need to take out the GPU, since that's right under the heatsink included with the CPU. But with an Intel Mac Pro from 2019 or any other regular PC, the GPU is its own big PCI card, the APU, which comes out as well. Everything that I took out got bubble wrapped, I wrote the content names on each component, and then I put it all inside my hand luggage. It is also a good idea to take out the RAM as well, since those modules are also able to get loose and rattle around the case during transport. After taking out the cooling vent, I was able to get to my two SSD modules. Not only do I want to avoid damage, I also didn't want anyone be somehow able to get into my files in case my computer got lost. I did not take out the CPU, since that is a very tightly installed component, and it won't be able to wiggle out easily by itself anyway. Time to wrap up my computer with lots of bubble wrap. The computer case just about fits into a regular large suitcase. I put in extra foam material and sponges to keep the case from rattling around inside my suitcase during transport. Since I wouldn't be able to take my big suitcase onto the plane myself, I bought myself an Apple AirTag, which lets me track my suitcase throughout my journey. I've read so much about AirTags, and this was the perfect case for me now to own one as well. Typical Apple, the AirTag is nicely packaged, very clean, and super easy to set up with an iPhone. Once you take out the AirTag, take off the plastic and hold it close to your phone, and the tag shows up on your screen. You can quickly give it a name, connect it to your Apple ID, and you're ready to go. I put the AirTag into a soft bag, placed it inside the computer case, and put a printed note on top of the computer saying "Empty PC case" to signal to anyone checking my bag that this is not a fully functional computer anymore. It was time to take on my journey. Having arrived at the Munich airport, I could see my suitcase waiting to be loaded onto my next flight, giving me peace of mind that my computer is still there. My luggage got loaded into the plane, and off I was to cross the Atlantic. And after I arrived in America, picked up my suitcase and opened it, I found out that everything went fine. The computer case was not damaged and nothing was stolen either. All my padding material kept my computer safe. Now it was time for me to put my Mac Pro back together. My label pouches are a big help in piecing the computer back together. Especially RAM slots need to be configured in a certain way for maximum performance. And the SSDs also need to get back into their designated spots. So there you go. It is possible to take big electronics with you on a regular commercial flight. Just make sure nothing can come loose inside your computer and that your suitcase has lots of padding. A tracking device like the AirTag can give you extra peace of mind and help you in case your suitcase gets lost or delayed. On a whole, it went very well, and as scary as the whole process first looked to me, it turned out well. So if you want to travel with your desktop computer, you can do so, while not having to overpay for a shipping company to do the job for you. Have you already traveled with a desktop computer? If yes, let me know about your journey in the comments of this video. I hope this video was insightful. Please consider liking and subscribing to this channel if you would like to see more of my videos, cool tech reviews and games. It really helps me to make more content for you in the future. Until then, I will see you next time on Sam Dan's Couch.